In every little song that I've heard lately, some fella gets shot. His baby and his best friend both die with him, as likely as not. And I've heard the other song, some cats crying, are ready to die. When I lost most of all our happy people, I'm wondering why. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about whooping and a hopping and a bopping and a lopping and a dubbing. Let's think about the wine and the crying and the shooting and the wine and the shooting and the fella with the switch black knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. We lost old Mouldy Robbins down in El Paso a little while back, and now Paddy Page and one of them is wearing black. And Kathy's clown has done and feel like they could die. We'll keep on losing our singers like that. I'll be the only one you can buy. Let's think about living. Think about loving. Let's think about whooping and a moving and a hopping and a bopping and a lovey and a dovey. Let's think about the wine and the crying, shooting and the buying and the shooting with a fella with the stakes blade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the whooping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey and the dovey. Let's think about the buying, the crying, the shooting and the flying and the lick your smelly old bollocks. And let's think about living. I forgot the fucking words. Alright, and again. Take two. Think about living. In every other song that I've heard lately, some fella gets shot, and his baby and his best friend both die with him, as likely as not. In half of the other songs, some kids crying are ready to die. Hold on, no. That's right. Let's start again. Take three. In every other song that I've heard lately, some fella gets shot, and his baby and his best friend both die with him, as likely as not. And half of the songs, some cats crying are ready to die. We've lost most of all our happy people, and I'm wondering why. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the whooping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey-dovey downy. Let's forget whining and crying and the shooting and the dying and the fella with the switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. We've lost old Mighty Robbins down in El Paso a little while back. And now Miss Page and one of them is wearing black. And Kathy's clown and Phil and Dill, they feel like they could die. We keep on losing our singers like that. I'll be the only one you can buy. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the whooping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey-dovey downy. Let's think about the wine and the crying and the shooting and the dying with the fella with the switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the whopping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey-dovey. Let's forget about the wine and the crying and the shooting and the dying and the fella with the switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. We got it at last.